Most little girls have dreamt to be a model when they grow up. The thought of dressing up and walking fabulously on the runway excite their little heart and keep their eyes sparkling. All those blinding lights and spotlights rewarded to a model aren't always sweet. In the model industry, there are a lot of issues not to turn blindly from. And these little girls are just too innocent to be exposed to the modeling's messy backstage. But despite all those, the profitability of the modeling industry is no joke. In fact, making the modeling career a permanent profession can possibly boost your net worth of up to $500 million. But that is if you are tough enough to tolerate the pain that comes with beauty. I welcome you to Class Act Luxury Channel, where we will be talking about the world's most luxurious things. This is your luxury girl for all seasons, and today we will talk about the 15 wealthiest models in the world. If you wish to delve into the world of luxury, hit the subscribe button so we can keep you updated with more of our videos. Let's begin. Number 15. Linda Evangelista. The Canadian fashion model is famous for her quotation, "I don't get out of bed for less than $10,000 a day." It proves that a woman who fully knows her worth will never be mistreated and, well, underpaid. Linda's modeling career peaked in the 90s. Throughout her career, she was able to bag a total net worth of $40 million. Unfortunately, Linda announced on Instagram just last year that she had to stop her modeling career due to her face being brutally disfigured after undergoing a cosmetic procedure in 2016. Number 14. Christy Turlington. Christy Turlington began her modeling career when she was only 14 after being discovered by a photographer while she was horseback riding. She immediately became a supermodel in the late 80s. She retired from modeling when she was only 25, and currently, she is married to her husband Edward Burns and is blessed with 2 children. Turlington has a total net worth of $40 million. Number 13. Kendall Jenner. Currently, Kendall holds the title of the highest paid model. Her name is probably one of the easiest names to remember in the modeling industry today, alongside Gigi and Bella Hadid. At 14 years old, she started walking on runways of New York, Milan, and Paris fashion weeks. Today, she has a net worth of $45 million. Number 12. Kate Moss. Kate Moss's name rests in the group where Naomi Campbell and other veteran models belong to. She is one of the 90s it girls. She was discovered by Sarah Dukas, founder of Storm, the modeling agency, when she was only 14 years old at JFK Airport. After her discovery, she quickly blended into the industry after being featured in several luxury company campaigns. Sadly, Kate admitted that she was also traumatized by the industry during her early modeling days. This is what I'm talking about, kids. Moss's reported net worth is $70 million. Number 11. Alessandra Ambrosio. Just like the other models, Alessandra also started young. She was 12 when she took the modeling class, and after turning 15, she began slaying the runway for Dilson Stein. She is a Brazilian model that worked for Victoria's Secret as one of its angels from 2004 to 2007. According to Forbes, Ambrosio ranked 5th in the highest paid models list for earning $6.6 million annually. She now has a net worth of $80 million. Aside from being a VS angel, she also walked the runway for Armani, Christian Dior, Ralph Lauren, and Next. Number 10. Naomi Campbell. Another name that surely rings the bell for most of you. Naomi is another supermodel from the 90s after being scouted by Beth Bolt when she was 15. A month before she turned 16, she debuted on the cover of British Elle. Naomi's 52 now, and her name stays steady in the industry. She's had a couple of appearances on television, and in fact, she has a modeling reality show, The Face, which has been franchised in different countries. Her lifetime's hard work gave her a net worth of $80 million. Number 9. Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks' career, just like Naomi, also involved film and TV show appearances. In fact, the Tyra Banks show aired for 24 seasons and has become a well-known talk show during its time. Tyra Banks also involved herself in multiple charitable causes, and one of those is founding the T-Zone, where she advocates for the betterment of lives of disadvantaged women and girls. Now, she has a reported net worth of $90 million. Number 8. Adriana Lima. Adriana Lima is a well-known VS Angel from 1999 to 2018. She is a Brazilian model who started challenging her fate in the industry at the young age of 13 when she joined a modeling competition. At the age of 15, she won the second title in the Ford Supermodel of the World contest. Lima also holds the title of being the longest-running model of Victoria's Secret and opened the runway 5 times. From then on, Lima remained one of the tenured models in the industry. She is now worth $95 million. Number 7. Elle Macpherson. Elle Macpherson is known for appearances in TV shows. She had multiple episode appearances in Friends, hosted Britain's Next Top Model in SNL, and starred in films like Batman and Robin, The Mirror Has Two Faces, and The Edge, in which she had a lead role. Well, of course, this list is about the wealthiest models, not the wealthiest artists. Macpherson's career mainly revolved around modeling, and she was on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue 5 times in the 1980s. Because of her diversified career, she was able to garner a net worth of $95 million. Number 6. Christie Brinkley. Just like Macpherson, Christie was also on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues 3 consecutive times from the year 1979 to 1981. She was also the face of CoverGirl for 25 years, and it became a door for more brand deals. At the age of 68, she is now an entrepreneur for her skincare line. She now has a net worth of $100 million. Number 5. Iman. Iman is one of the iconic persons of color to enter the modeling industry. She is a Somalian and has been slaying the runway since the early 80s. She's had brand contracts with Calvin Klein, Donna Karan, and Versace. Aside from that, she is also an entrepreneur in her own cosmetic collections that are for women of color. It is also worth mentioning that Iman is passionate in her charity, which targets the poverty issue in East Africa. Her net worth is reported to be $100 million. Number 4. Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum has been featured in multiple TV shows, and that includes hosting America's Got Talent. Just like most of the models in this list, she was also a Victoria's Secret angel from 1998 to 2001, and during those times, she considered it as her tenure and the best time of her life. She has a total net worth of $160 million. Number 3. Cindy Crawford. Cindy peaked during the 1980s up to the 1990s. She was referred to as a brunette girl with brains. That was according to the designer Michael Kors. Cindy Crawford is a woman of STEM and at the same time an it girl. She was an engineering student when she started appearing in Pepsi and Clairol campaigns. Although she is now retired from being a professional model, she is still open to having her photos taken. Cindy now has a daughter, Kaya Gerber, who seems to be taking the same path as her mom. Now, Cindy's net worth totaled $400 million. Number 2. Gisele Bündchen. Gisele is a Brazilian fashion model who appeared in 1,200 magazines as their cover. Gisele started modeling after she was discovered at the age of 14 by a modeling agent for Elite Model Management. After that, fate has been really good to her. She has become the highest paid model in the world after she signed the biggest contract with Victoria's Secret. Gisele is famous for her horse walk, which is described as a stomping walk and kicking of knees. She is now retired with a net worth of $400 million. Number 1. Kathy Ireland. On top of our list is a fiery woman who won't hesitate to knock a man for harassing her. Yep, our girl did that. Kathy Ireland was only a teenager when a photographer went overboard, and that's when she felt the need to protect herself. Kathy had her time in the 80s until the 90s. She was also on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine, Cosmopolitan, Forbes, and Vogue. She is now invested in her own company called Kathy Ireland Worldwide. Her net worth totals $500 million. This industry does not have a good reputation, especially in its early days. There are a couple of cases of sexual harassment going around, and the beauty standard imposed on the models themselves are just so cruel. How about you? Let us know in the comment section your opinion about this industry. And that's it, another video about the world's luxurious things. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and see ya in our next video. Ciao!